Hello everybody, it's Farm Sim Guy here. Welcome back to Bull's Gap. We're just tidying up a few things here. If you remember at the end of the last episode, we had cut the grass and we'd windrowed it and it was all ready to go. And then we were going to go and pick up our forage wagon. And it turns out that was a bit of a doozy. That wagon did not work with the tractor. You can see the footage here that I captured. When I went to pick it up, you can see it lifts the back wheels of the tractor up, so a complete write-off. So we had to rethink that one. So we've sold that straight back, but we have got another one lined up straight away, which is this. It is the Pottinger trailer, and you might recognise it from the mod hub. There it is, the unfolded version, and it is only £675. So we're going to buy that straight away. And we'll go and get that now because I think it's very important we get that grass off the ground. And we're also going to take the old Massey grapple back because that was a complete waste of time and money. I know it's only a few £100, but actually that few £100 could be quite handy. So we'll just run straight to the shop now and we'll come back with the truck and get some of that grass off the ground. Now, in terms of the results of this week's vote, I think it was pretty strongly in favour of splitting up that area into two fields. So that's what we're going to do. But the vote for what crops we put in was a lot closer. Soybeans got the most votes, but then we had a four-way draw with barley, canola, wheat and corn for the other crops. So what I've decided, because I always do corn, I've installed the Straw Me mod, and we're going to take advantage of that by baling our canola and soybean straw. So I've decided to go with canola for the second crop, just for a bit of variety, because I don't grow canola that often. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to need probably a better seeder. Our little electric seeder was fine for that small space, but I think we'll probably invest in another one. That's a little bit more robust, shall we say, and so we'll need to get some money to look at that as well in the next wee while. So for now, like I said, we'll head to the shop, we'll grab this stuff, and then we will come back and get that grass off the ground. So here we are back at the dealership. There is our new trailer. That looks fantastic. Hopefully we're going to have no issues connecting that up, and like I said, we'll just drop this here. There we go. Conditioned. We'll fix it for £1. Sell it for 164. So, do you know what? That's not bad. Not a bad little return. It was better than just leaving it sitting in the grass doing nothing. Because at the moment, every single penny we've got counts. Okay, let's hook this up. And we'll see you back at the farm. Okay, here we are. Let's just get straight into this. It is coming up towards the end of the day, so it would be great to get this off the field and into the silage pit before the end of the day. So let's see how we go here. Now it is lifting the wheels off the ground slightly when it's lowered. So I'm just going to check and see if I raise it, is it going to allow us to still pick up the grass? It's not. Okay. That's interesting, because that's not really going to work for us, is it? Okay, we tried the Ford tractor. That was a non-starter as well. We're just going to have to try and muddle on with this one, I think. It does lift ever so slightly, but we were getting some traction. So let's just give it a go and see how we get on. I mean, worst case scenario is we invest in another tractor. Because this, to be honest, this is not achieved. This is not manageable. This is not manageable at all. Okay, thinking time. So we're looking at tractors. This has less horsepower, but it does have more than the Ford. I think we're going to have to get rid of the Ford, and we're going to try this Universal. The reason for that is it's got a high hitch on it. You see that? So that's going to make it... in fact, we can afford it without having to sell the other tractor yet. So I'm just going to get this. Just going to bite the bullet and get it. Yes, it's not factory new. We're going to get it second hand. But let's give it a go. 65 horsepower. Might be just what we need. Oh, that looks a lot more promising. The PTO is just dragging on the floor at the moment, but I'm hoping that that's just a little graphical glitch, because it's working. It is working, okay. We can live with that little misdemeanor. Right, well, problem solved. Problem solved. We shall crack on, get all this into the silage pit as soon as we can. It's filling up quick as well. Okay. We will see you shortly.
And I know somewhere's a place where we can build our memories. Somewhere, just hold on tight, it'll be alright. Show me the way. Show me a way to somewhere. To somewhere. Nothing from the past can hurt us anymore. We're free of what we lost. Not anything or anyone will hold us back, no matter what the cost. And I know somewhere's a place where we can build our memories. Somewhere, just hold on tight, it'll be alright. Show me the way. Show me a way to somewhere. Show me the
Well, as you can see from all these shenanigans, it's not gone exactly to plan. It's not a smooth process of getting the silage pit rolled, but we've managed to get them unstuck now, which is great. So we will crack on and get this done, and we'll see you shortly.
Show me a way to somewhere. To somewhere.
So it's taking an age to compact this. It's really taking a long time. We're only at 30% at the moment. So I've got an idea. Bear with me. I think you know where this might be going.
Underneath the stars, so let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste this. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah.
So if you hadn't worked it out by now, this is 9.3 tons with the logs on. So I'm just wondering if this is a more practical way of squashing our silage than using the tractor. I can only hope. Much more successful. Already gone up 6% already, so I think we'll roll this down and then we'll run these logs to the sawmill and that'll be us for the day.
And I won't waste it. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah.
There we go, 100%. That was a lot less stressful than doing it. I think we'd still have been there with the tractor for a long time to go. So, good job done there. Multi-purpose vehicle. Now we're talking. Okay, off we go. Saw yard. Let's get a bit of cash for this. Get ourselves a bit of a buffer going, and we'll be back. And I think we'll call it there for the night. And we'll come back in the morning with fresh impetus. Right, here we are. Let's get this load sold as quickly as we can. And then we can have a rest. Nice. Another 6,700. Not to be sniffed at. That puts us in a very comfortable position. Right. We're heading home. We will see you in the morning. Morning everyone, here we are, and here we go. Do you know what I'm going to sell as well? That old wooden trailer. Just spotted that that's sitting there now, a little bit redundant. Now we've got the old wagon. We haven't touched it, so let's optimize our cash at least. So we're actually not going to buy anything, just sell this stuff at the shop. In fact, can I sell it here? Do I need to even go to the shop? I think because we've not got workshop tabber on, we'll have to drop the trailer off. And yeah, there we go. Repair, yes. It's almost another £1,000. That is well worth it. And this old girl, sorry, much as I love you, you're just not what we need anymore. We need something with a little bit more power. So there we go, 2,500. So again, over £10,000 in the bank. That is not bad at all. Okay, let's get some ploughing done. As you can see, I forgot to cover the silage clamp before I went to the sawmill last night, but we've done it now. Now what it's done is it's calculated the full field, so I'm actually thinking it might be better to plough up one big field, because we want to get rid of those bushes anyway, and then do a bit of landscaping with a path through the middle. So we might try that. So there you go, he needs fuel. We need to pick up some stuff from the shop, so let's go and do that. Oh, I'm delighted. We're automating. Look at that. And he's going a good 2 miles an hour faster as well after we repaired him. So, if you ever wanted evidence that you wanted your machines repaired, there it is right there. Okay. I know he's ploughed once around the edge of the field already, but that's okay. We will turn this into 2 fields still. But for now, we just wanted to make sure that we get it ploughed under first. Right, while he does his thing, let's go get the John Deere. Let's head up to the shop and do a bit of shopping. We definitely need some seed. We definitely need a seed drill. Possibly a front loader, I'm not sure. We'll take this electric seeder back as well, if we can. If it connects to this tractor, and if it does, we will unload the leftover seed. It does. Very handy. So there we go, we've got a bit of seed there, which we can come back for. But we will definitely buy a little bit more. So this is the seeder I'm thinking about getting, this little Amazon. Nice and basic, but holds 250 litres. Obviously soybeans and canola for that matter don't take a lot of seed into the ground, which is good. But at 2,750, I think we can buy that, which is great. And then the other thing I'd really like is a trailer. Now I know this is 8,000. We do have the old Massey one, which we could have as a bale loading wagon. That might be handy. I'm going to buy a bit more seed as well. So what we'll do is we'll leave the drill here for now, and then we'll come back after we've loaded up with seed and diesel. And diesel's a priority now, because the other tractor needs it. And then we'll come back and get the drill in a while. So we're just picking up our last bag, getting it onto the trailer here. There we go. And we'll see if we can strap that up. We can. And we'll strap up the fertilizer that's been sitting here for a while as well. Now, we do need some diesel as well. There we go. We'll put the straps on those. Now hopefully, none of this is going to fall off. Right, let's get back to the farm with all of this stuff. And like I said, the drill is there. We know it's there, so we can come back to that at a later date. Okay, here we are, and we are going to head straight into the field, and we're going to head straight to the other tractor and give him some fuel. Oh, he's making good progress though, look at this. Wow, he's on the up and downs already. He is not hanging about. Fantastic stuff. There we go, full tank. Look at that. Great stuff, right. We'll run this back to the yard. It is going to be not too long before we get the seeder in.
But when I look at you now, there's no trace. I guess it's all been erased. You tell me that it's over, that we just hurt each other, but we don't have to end up this way.
Well, things are going so well in the field, I think we'll just use this opportunity to go and get the seeder. So we'll go and grab that, we'll get it loaded up, and as soon as he's finished in the field there, we'll make the path through the middle, and we'll dive into some planting. Right. What we'll do, we'll just fill this up with whatever we can. Full load there. Let's make sure we've got it on the right crops, canola, for starters. And then what we'll do is we will go up and wait for him to finish. Now we do need to do the paths through. As you can see here, the grass is starting to grow back. So we will do that. But there's no point in doing that till he's finished with the plough. Well, there we go guys. That is it. The field is done, I do believe. What a field. This is a huge field. But yes, I must do this landscaping. I do want to keep this as 2 fields, not 1. So, as per your wishes, we will do that now.
We're underwater, we are
There we go. It's a little bit rough and ready, but that's how we like it. For now, I don't want to make it too wide because we're only getting one tractor up there, and yeah, really want to optimize the amount of crops we can get in it. So, with that in mind, I'll have a little play around with courseplay, try and separate this into 2 fields, and then we will get planting. Planters ready to go. Okay folks, it took a little bit of time, but we have set up a course for this side of the 2 fields. We'll do the second one after we've done this one, but we just want to run this now. So we're going to run this, and it should work, he says, hopefully, pretty well. So we're going to do the headland passes last. But we are planting canola, guys. There you go. Get some canola in the ground, and we're going to put soybeans in the other field, which is what you guys wanted me to do. So because it's going to take a while to plant these, we'll crack on with this, and they'll all be ready by the start of the next episode. So this week's question, I guess, is kind of an open one. I don't really know. I mean, obviously we need to buy a combine harvester and trailers and things like that. But that's a little bit away, and obviously a fertilizer spreader as well. But for now, what next? As well as that, we know we've got to do that. What's next? It's going to be an open question, so in the comments, there won't be a poll this week. So just whatever you guys think in the comments we do next. I want to hear your thoughts. But for now, from me, the Farm Sim Guy, thank you so much for watching. I am loving this series. I really am. I hope you guys are too, and we will see you again very shortly.